Hello! Welcome back. Hello! I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm ready to stream again because temperature went down. It rained a lot today, so it's not as hot as it was, which is cool because the heat wave was really bad. It was really affecting me because you know, the heat tends to give me migraines and stuff, so it was hard to really do anything. I didn't stream for those days because I was just like fucking dying, basically. Um, Even with like the fans on and everything, I still felt like shit. So I was like, I'm just gonna cancel some streams. I think I did the same thing last year when the heat waves got really bad. I would just cancel. Unfortunately, in the summer season, the streams tend to get a bit like the schedule tends to get a bit chaotic because of the heat waves. But you know, we're at the end of this. I don't know if there's gonna be another heat wave after this one, but right now it's okay. Like right now the temperature is very much fine. It's like a very like it's like a 26 degrees, which is so much better than 32 in the room, I mean. So um I'm pretty happy about that. That means I can game again. It's just that, you know, um whenever I stream, like I have 10 different programs running, which makes my computer generate a lot of heat, obviously, which only made it worse. So that's why it's like hard to stream in those times. um but yeah, right now I got my 10 programs running and it's fine. I don't actually know if it's 10. Let me check. I have a game. I have Genshin, I have OBS, I have stream labels, and mix it up. I have VTube Studio, I have VBridger, I have Tits, I have I have Herbie. So it's like 8 programs. I have Discord running on the side as well, even though I'm not really using it. It's still running. Uh, so it's 9 in total, I think. Um, and I am running VTube Studio on my phone as well, which is like I guess a 10th program. Uh, That it's not on my computer, but you know, it's still another thing. All right, I'm gonna start playing. This game is running. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I saw that there's an event, that there's a Yelan event, so we're gonna probably do that right now. Because I don't think it's very long. It might go away if I don't play right now. Okay. Also, it's Faruzan's birthday. Happy birthday, Faruzan, my beloved. I love her so much. I don't wanna. I don't wanna do any rolls. Wow. Okay, this event is only running for 4 more days. I don't really know what this is about, but you know, I feel like we should do it.
Need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Sample tea at Yilong Wharf.
Wait, the person drinking tea over there. Isn't that Yerlon? Oh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Wait, something's not right. There are eyes on this place and not the friendly kind either.
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
Well, Officer Edler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time.
Yup.
Might take a few days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case really took it out of me. 13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out. I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, looks like Yelan's friend left. Paimon kinda wanted to meet her.
I have a bad feeling about those two onlookers. Yelan must have noticed them, right?
Ah, another pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat.
It's been so long, Yelan.
Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea, if you would. And 2 more place settings. Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
I knew she knew.
Spies? What spies? There were spies around here just now?
The 2 of them were definitely up to no good. They eavesdropped on your conversation with your Fontanian friend.
Oh, more than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Oh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now.
If you have to handle it yourself, I guess it must be pretty serious. Sounds like quite the criminal syndicate. What's their crime?
Mora laundering.
Wow.
To the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Damn.
Laundry? What does that have to do with Mora?
Oh my god,
And
Paimon.
who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash. So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit.
I love how Genshin is teaching us about what money laundering is.
And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering.
Oh.
He buys goods from all over Tevat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process.
Hi, Twy. How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean.
Tune in next patch when Genshin does her taxes. Yeah.
This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well. A business which earned him the title, the Dark Financier.
You aren't melting anymore? No, it like rained a lot today, so the temperature went way down. It's actually- I don't even need to have my fan on right now, actually. Considering your involvement, I'm guessing some of his collectibles are from Liyue?
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite antiques without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art. Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run. So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Okay. Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, Just disguising where it originally came from.
Yes, Paimon. Also, I hope it's not too hot where you are, Twy. It's been bad in a lot of places.
If you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him? You go to the auction, wait for him to appear, then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler.
Okay.
No, wait! Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never. Paimon would need, like, a group of minions or something. Oh. Oh! Paimon gets it now. Even if you track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
It's been hot, but I'm mainly dealing with the rain in Poland today. I swear, life has be stuck in my house, and I don't have too much of a choice. Oh no, I'm sorry. The Poland right now? What the fuck? That's crazy.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction. You also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house, none of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow. So the most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Which means you wanted them to overhear your conversation to make them think you've let your guard down.
Well, wait! So you were just pretending?
I knew it.
And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true!
Right you are, Traveler. Working with the Mistylotl and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew. Those spies just now were his most important agents. The two people he trusts to have direct contact with him. The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru and longtime cargo transporter. They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose. The goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act.
Okay. Literally whenever any amount of pollen shows up here, it's such a risk to go out because I have asthma related to it and American healthcare as well. Yeah. Oh no, that sucks. I'm sorry. Damn.
They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down. So, interested in coming along for the ride? I'm curious how you take to this line of work. Could be some potential there.
Taking down a criminal syndicate? I'm in.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too. Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world!
I admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way? You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission.
Ooh.
Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have a lead. The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
Damn. What? Okay. Interesting. Go to the suspicious area. Okay, I'm gonna warp because... I forgot to put on my fucking... Oh god. Hold on. Forgot to put on my Kazuskara hairpins! Did it work? Maybe I pressed the wrong button? What the fuck? Why isn't it working? I think it's like causing problems when I'm trying to do it with fucking... with Genshin running. I don't know why, it just doesn't work when I run Genshin. I have to, like, manually get them to work in VCube Studio. Annoying.
Look, the wind rises.
Yay!
All right, let's start our investigation here.
Yay for Kazuskara, always. You follow Yelan through an uninhabited region in the northeast of Chenyu Vale. With Yelan's help, you find a covered location from which to scout the beach. But you don't see any members of the Dark Financier's crew, nor anything else suspicious about the area.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
Have some patience, Paimon. It's not time for nabbing bad guys, at least not yet.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already. Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority. And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
Huh, guess so. Paimon can see the port of Elang Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower.
And this big-ass
What's
fucking
that for?
turtle.
It's a lighthouse. The Mistylotl use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication.
Cool lighthouse. I think I understand what makes this place so important. I don't really get what's...
Oh, let's hear it.
It's the perfect spot for counter-surveillance.
Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Mistylotl maintain an impeccable level of security in Chenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar. So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word for it.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device and investigate the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find something.
Special photography device used in investigations. One can move and zoom in and out. Investigate the scene from multiple positions and angles to find hidden clues. Okay.
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever.
Well, all set?
I'm ready to investigate.
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
When using the forensic imaging device, you can move around angle of view. At the same time, the device also has a zoom, allowing you to stand on high vantage points and take pictures of targets that are far away. Capture traces of things that are invisible to the naked eye, suspicious objects, and wait a brief moment. Okay. If you can't find an item, the game will highlight it after a certain amount of time has passed. Okay. A photo of the area previously taken by the Mistylotl using their overhead surveillance device. Compare the photo with the current state of the area, and perhaps you can find traces of recent activity. Okay. So there's the boat. There's I mean, there's this that doesn't seem to be on the picture. Oh, this is weird. I'm assuming I can take a picture of the boat. Maybe? Yeah. Okay.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
Okay.
Huh. So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught. What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Oh, Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
The good news is we managed to find evidence here. These clues should help move the investigation forward.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
Yelan takes out an elaborate set of tools and creates exact replicas of the key and coded messages found at the scene. She then restores the scene to its original state, erasing any signs that an investigation has taken place.
I had a hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden. Any ideas?
I might be onto something. Surveillance operations are time sensitive, so if you needed to send a message, it would need to happen fast.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning. Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the two locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius.
Hi Emo. I don't know why the fart didn't work, I'm sorry. Ahlelele ahlelas. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a good day. I'm sorry about the fart not working. I have no idea why it didn't work.
Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
Foot traffic?
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan?
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
Guess Herbie has to fart instead. Dude, what if you made him fart with like I don't know what you would have to type in to make him fart. That would be funny though. Make it sound like a fart. And just lay it down. Hell yeah. That was a quiet but deadly fart. Oh my god, you're right. It's stinky in here. Damn. I think I might have to...
Squall and fury.
Hi Mag. Hi bye. I'm sorry. I have you not played the event yet. But thank you for hopping in though.
of the ordinary here, either.
If we've learned anything from the last place, it's that the more normal it looks, the more it could be hiding.
That's right. No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you.
Thank you, Yelan.
The evidence could be even more well hidden this time. All set?
Yeah.
All right. I know you have an eye for detail, so use it to your advantage. You've got this.
Photo of the area previously taken by the Millith using their overhead. Compare the photo with the current state of the area. Yeah. No. Pieces from a crate. They look new. Maybe the crate broke while being moved. Maybe. Oh, there's a lantern up here. I feel like... Yeah. What about the boat? Isn't the boat evidence? No? Okay. Alright, off topic, but I should mention this weekend I went to a convention. I got to meet Alfred, who voices Eggman in the Sonic fandoms. Oh my god, really? That's so cool! Hell yeah. I mean... That's crazy. I'm not really seeing anything else. Like, there has to be. What? Oh, those are footsteps? Be for real. Be for real. I didn't notice the footsteps are like hard to see for me. I don't know. Yay. Only saw some streamers that can care less about, honestly.
This must be it!
Yeah.
The secret base where they stashed their goods! Definitely wasn't easy to find.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler. Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store. This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier. I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the game. You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in there.
You got it! This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything.
Oh, I can't
He's
do
got
anything.
your back.
I trust Yelan's timing. I doubt these guys will come back while we're here.
Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like that.
Yeah. Yelan opens the door to a stronghold and observes the space. It appears to be an ordinary cellar. Due to construction difficulties, the top and slide walls couldn't be completely sealed, causing water from the soil to seep into the space. Ew. Noticing this, Yelan covers her hand in a thin sheen of hydro. This means she can touch the items in the space without leaving traces behind, because the water from her hands will vaporize over time. Finally, Yelan enters the stronghold and begins to examine the items sealed within.
Alright,
What?
that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here. We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then, we can let them lead us to our main target.
I let him know how I had friends where we quoted him a lot and how much we appreciated him. He was thankful. Oh, I'm glad. Honestly, this is really cool that you could tell him that. I think about I miss my wife Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back. That's like I think about this daily. I miss my wife Tails. I miss her a lot. I'll be back.
Wow, that was fast! You must do that all the time, huh?
What now? What's our next move?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages. Once his 2 lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then...
Got it!
Oops.
All we can do now is wait.
What did she say? And then we'll have somewhere to start. Okay.
Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch!
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her 2 stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying Village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead.
I told him that we quote that a lot and he laughed. I feel like a lot of people quote this thing a lot. It's so funny. It's just so good. The comedic timing of it was perfect.
Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at Yilong Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
In 2 days? You can just do that now. That's crazy.
Well, it's...
Well? Did you guys see that new video that Genshin put out?
Paimon's getting excited!
With
Searching for evidence, tracking down a
Flynn?
crime boss.
That's his name, I think.
It's like being a real detective!
Well done, you 2. Right on time.
This was the first convention I made it my goal to meet and talk to certain people instead of mainly shopping in Artist Alley. I'm still in shock a bit that I was able to hold a conversation and not be weird or something. I mean, yeah. It's, I'm glad you were able to do that. It's very cool to meet people you really admire. I don't really go to meet people at cons, mostly because, the cons I go to, usually the people that are there, I don't really know them, or, like, they're streamers that I don't really care about. I do remember a specific instance of, I met the French voice actor of Diva from Overwatch. I got to talk to her a little bit and get an autograph. She was cool. I also saw, I didn't really talk to him, there were too many people, but there's like a really famous French streamer that came, to Japan Touch like a long time ago, and, I really liked him. I watched all of his videos back then, so I really wanted to see him, but I didn't really feel like talking to him. I just was like, oh, I want to, like, catch a glimpse of the guy. It would be funny. And so I did, but then I saw the line and I was like, okay, I don't really need to go talk to him or anything. I'm just happy that he's here. It's fun. A friend of mine got to see him, though. The Flynn's video was really good. I love the music in there. I'm so excited for Not Cry music. How's the case coming along?
The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the dark financier's 2 lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods.
Also, I said streamer, but he wasn't a streamer at the time. He was a YouTuber. He has, like, some really famous videos. You guys know, AVGN? Like, Angry Video Game Nerd? The guy I'm talking about was, like, the French equivalent of that. he had like a different name obviously, but what he was doing was like a similar concept. Um and he doesn't do that anymore. I think he makes videos about games, but he mostly streams. But like I'm talking about shit that was like 10 years ago or something or more. But he used to do that type of content. Now I think he's like more chill, I think.
See that ship? It's the one Dodamani dispatched to transport the goods.
Cool ship.
It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Okay. Joint passenger and freight vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge boat!
It's
Paimon
Sidge.
can see all the goods piled up on the pier.
It's Sidge.
Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidu's harbor as well.
Whatever those aren't the real goods, though. Should we investigate them just in case?
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidu's harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as Scamface is involved with the dark financier. As an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Mistylotl lighthouse. I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention away from the scene, while you two inspect the goods. Remember to keep a low profile.
Understood, I'll keep it stealthy.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground. No higher than the traveler's shoulder.
All set?
Yeah.
All right. We'll meet back up here once you're done.
The suspicious ship is moored near the wharf. Once you have swept the area and captured all available evidence, you will need to investigate the cargo on the pier. In order to successfully collect evidence, you need to line up the partial images from file. Perfect match. Okay. I mean, I'm nowhere near close. What the fuck? I didn't even finish! Okay, dude. Like, come on, man. Sorry, I'm back. Oh, I had the same reaction. Sorry, I'm back. I was arguing with my sister. Oh, I'm sorry, Emo. I hope everything's okay. Marks. Planning a trip is hard. Oh, I'm guessing so, yeah.
Okay, so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in one go. But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Huh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Yelan!
You find Yelan and tell her the result of the investigation.
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days. The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint. Almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device.
She's making everything hard. She likes to join Whimsy. Damn, that sucks. I hope you guys can find like a compromise or something.
I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a
Big
personal
shot
signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is Scamface's handiwork.
So he's labeling the goods, but why? What message is he trying to send?
Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Yeah, fireworks are everyday necessities.
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there. Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
We've made it this far, we'll come with you.
Yeah! Let's see this thing through! Paimon's gotta know what's going on here.
Well, you've proved yourself so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and Dodamani, so make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
Cool! Let's do it! I want to get on the boat!
Excuse me, passengers. Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
Sus.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Are they inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages. This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something useful.
If I find something concerning, is it okay if I deal with it right then and there?
By all means. I trust your judgment.
Are you sure? Yelan, your haircut is a fucking disaster.
Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys? Yelan!
Sus!
Sus!
You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct? I believe the three of us have had the pleasure of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf,
That's
if
not
I'm
what
not
she said.
mistaken.
Huh? You...
Yo!
Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit? Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition, or an auction. I hear Fontainian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
I'm so glad Yelan looks better in her new skin. I was never a big fan of her base outfit design. Yeah. You!
Ah, does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns this ship.
Yep. Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
We don't have much time. She's giving us an opening. Let's use it.
Alright, then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes.
Boxes.
What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a... And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says.
It's written in code. Luckily, we have the cipher.
Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
A formula made by mixing certain substances. Not very complicated, but the steps are rendered in great detail. By mixing the three main ingredients in the prescribed proportions in a specified order, the desensitization effect is significantly reduced. allowing small fireworks to function as detonators. Okay. Install them in the locations shown, then use a timer to control the explosion's timing, such that the ship's hull may be destroyed in open waters. Sink their goods so they can't take part in the auction. After that, the investigating forces of both Fontaine and Liyue will focus their attention on me. Don't worry, the boss won't play us out. Evacuate on your own, then pour your heart into acting out how grateful you are to have miraculously survived. Wait out the heat for 6 months, then move to finish this matter. All you need to do is bury the 15 million more the boss promised at the 7th century post. No need to contact me.
Well, what does it say?
Damn. If I'm right, they're planning to dispose of the goods by blowing up the ship.
Blowing up the ship?
Bomb!
Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Scamface needs to protect the person at the top, so he's diverting attention to an ever bigger problem and cutting off all our leads in the process.
Okay, Yelan was right. This guy is a complete lunatic. There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Action now! Yelan's distraction is holding. This is our chance, but we need to hurry. Let's act now. Ah! There's 5 of them. Wow, the stressful music's pretty cool. Yelan is turning the heat. Okay. Oh, it put me back to the start because I got seen, I think. Dude, the music's cool as hell, man.
Alright, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care of. Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation like this.
We're perfect.
Yelan! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. Where are Corday and Dodamani?
Killed them.
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting to murder like this. It's quite unfathomable.
Well,
Not
no
cool.
need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection. Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course.
She's so smart.
So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
To the Hotel de Bois for an auction in 2 days.
Ah, then rest assured. The Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Ha ha ha.
Our sincerest thanks.
Yelan's voice, we love her. Yes!
Oh, you scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan. Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, you know, try something desperate?
Dude, you know, fucking, I'm really glad that the voice actors are starting to come back because it's way more enjoyable to play through these quests now, than to have to voice all the characters myself.
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along. Now we can be sure the Dark Financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin.
I wasn't really enjoying having to voice act everybody. It was really difficult on my voice and I would get really tired because I would have to do this for like 3 hours. But I can actually follow the story now.
He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat. The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction. But now we've ensured that they will. So he has no choice but to follow through.
This at the end of the quest was fighting for their life to keep their voice. Yeah, basically.
He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction, and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated. It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction. At best, the Dark Financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
And if he does decide to continue with the auction, that also works in our favor.
Exactly.
Wow.
Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the Dark Financier.
Okay, so, that means, can we go over this again?
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language. We're in the home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction. I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
Yay. I'm enjoying this event very much so far. I don't know how long it is. I hope I can finish it today. I don't think it's I don't think it's supposed to be very long.
Time to meet back up with Yelan. Our destination, a very important auction.
Okay, so I did all these. Oh, I'm
There's no
missing
need
the
to
last one.
exchange
Okay.
pleasantries. It's rather...
So you are at the end, so we'll finish it. Oh, okay. Nice.
This is our chance to catch the culprit behind this whole scheme.
Good evening, patrons. Allow me to escort you to the auction.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little nervous. But we gotta keep it together. This is our best chance to catch these guys. Wow! This place is packed! Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something?
Packed? I don't know about that, Paimon.
Oh, wait! The people we're after are hiding here too! It's time to get serious. Paimon knows just the thing!
Okay, Paimon.
What? It's not like we're rich like the rest of these people. We need a little something to blend in. Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
I want a pair of detective glasses too.
Too bad. Paimon doesn't have another. But she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler pair.
Oh my god, oh my god, look at her! Jesus! Wow, what an entrance.
Well, you two seem raring to go. Good to see you're not nervous.
The music.
But remember, the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow your breathing, tone down the emotion. We don't want to stand out.
You don't want to stand out, Yelan, and you're dressed like this? You don't want to stand out? Be for real.
Yella?
Yeah.
It is you, right? It must be you.
Yeah, Paimon, she's just wearing different clothes. Is this the first time someone's seen plays in the game? I don't know. Maybe? I don't think we're the ones who need to worry about keeping a low profile. Next to the most dazzling lady in a room will be invisible.
Well, I am the current owner of the Yenshang Tea House after all, as well as an honored guest at this auction.
Dude, not only are you standing out because of your outfit, I'm also standing out because I'm like the hero of Tibet right now. Everyone fucking knows me.
So, I thought something with more of a Fontanian flair might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion. Why? Does it look bad?
Okay, Yelan.
No, not at all.
You look great.
All right. Well, let the vacation begin. We have an auction to crash. You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Boer.
We sure make a great team. But now that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
This time your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being auctioned. When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
Can we bid however much we want? I'm gonna go all out.
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to a warning, or even disqualification. But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit. So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more chaos we create, the better. The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer's likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts. After the incident with the ship, several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our target should be among them.
Okay. Cool pin.
And I'm sure he's terrified. Because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier. Not to mention the buyer has limited funds at his disposal. The Dark Financier likes to work in small sums at a time, so his scapegoat can't go too overboard with the bidding.
Got it, we need to put pressure on them.
Okay, so complicated stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous too.
Hold on. You know what? I remember not liking Yelan's story quests a lot, like back when it came out. I really did not enjoy it. What the fuck just happened? Okay. I really did not enjoy that quest. But, this could have made for a much better story quest for Yelan, in my opinion. I'm really enjoying this a lot more.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things.
Okay.
And to see if anyone starts to squirm. One thing going wrong might not be enough to slip him up. But target him again and again, and trust me, he'll feel the heat.
I fell asleep for a second. Yeah, that's fair, emo.
Once the auction is over,
it's okay.
We'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little chat.
Sounds like a plan. We won't let you down.
Yeah! We're on a winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
Yeah! going back actually, but this time I'll say my good nights. Okay, no problem. I hope you have a good night, emo. Good night, bye-bye. See you later. The time is right. I should start investigating. Find all the buyers wearing badges. Thank you for the fart, by the way. Okay, there's this lady. Why is she standing there? Sweet Cosguard dreams, emo. Yeah. I think I saw one over there. Yeah. Bid frequency medium, a collector with a low profile bidding style who has appeared several times at important auctions. Although they haven't been attending before auctions as frequently as before, their bids are always focused on the most precious of pieces. Bid frequency low. A lavishly dressed lady. Based on her intel, she is a well-known figure within Fontaine's fashion world. A regular at fashion exhibitions and events, and an avid collector of unique accessories and trinkets. Records show that she has participated in such auctions multiple times before. Art critic. A regular commentator for publications like The Steambird, this affluent connoisseur with refined artistic taste is a fixture of the auction house scene. However, their unusually late appearance at this particular auction raises some question. There? Is this person non-binary? Like... Am I reading this right? However, they're unusually like interesting. Okay. I don't know if this is like on purpose. I guess we're gonna. Oh, okay. Always focus on the most precious of pieces. I mean, that would make sense.
He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire. No mistake, that's our guy. His tea aficionado pin is a special color. Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole, which means the two don't know each other well at all. That's something we can use to our advantage.
Once the auction is over, you all meet up outside the Hotel de Boer. Officer Edler arrives with your new double agent in tow. After checking the list of auction participants, you're able to confirm his identity. He turns out to be an ordinary clerk who ran into some financial trouble. Perhaps desperation was what drove him to take such a risk. Settle on a bold and daring plan. Okay. Damn.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase. Should be a wonderful addition to my home decor.
Did you see those tea sets from Genshin Vale? People were bidding on them left and right. My goodness, those final numbers. Far too high for my pocketbook.
Yeah.
This was not how it was meant to go. Where did those two come from?
Whatever your employer is offering you, the Maison Gardiennage will double it.
You? I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that so? Well, you might be interested to know that this hitman over here is also on a need-to-know basis. If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them. All he can do is follow orders, I suppose.
Damn.
Eliminate?
You lucked out, kid. getting cornered by the law just saved your life.
No, this can't be happening. The boss said that even if I got sent to the fortress of Meropide, all I had to do was keep my mouth shut and he would find a way to get me out. And he even paid me 3 million in advance. On that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a few more years. But then, one auction goes wrong. Just one. And what? He's afraid I'm gonna talk? So now I'm just collateral damage?
You're risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more cash. Compared to what he's making, what you get in return are nothing but the scraps.
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need them to tell you where this ends?
No need. I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
All you need to do is arrange a meeting with your boss and have a little chat.
My boss, he's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3 times, to pick up the advance, to go over the plan, and to get the funds for the auction. The best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver the goods. There's a certain method I can use to get in contact with him in case of emergencies.
All right then.
What the fuck?
But first, we need to search your home for evidence related to the case.
Phew! Mission accomplished. You managed to get through to him so fast, Yelan. Paimon almost couldn't believe it.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. All it took was a sincere negotiation. Once I laid his interests out on the table, it didn't take much for him to realize he stands to gain more with us than his boss. Plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the deal. Especially you, officer. You make an excellent hitman.
Amazing. It's funny because, like, for these kinds of scenarios, there's always a trick somewhere, and it's always like, you never expect it. I don't know. I really like this kind of stuff.
Well, it's been a while since I've gotten to tap into a villain like that. Thought I could have pushed it a little more, honestly.
Are you kidding? Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
I knew it was fake, and I still felt myself tensing up. If you needed a side hustle, you could always become a part-time actor.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday or Dodamani?
The Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered. They're just waiting on our signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to Beta Harbor. The Mistylotl are pursuing Scamface, so that just leaves Corday. Tail him, but be sure to keep your distance.
Oh my god! That just scared me. Hi, Nyx, how you doing? Welcome to the stream.
You got it. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
Me too, man.
All right then.
No
We'll
worries.
leave in 12 hours from now.
I was
when
just
our new
really
double
like
agent will lead us into the lion's den.
I was just like really focused on the thing, so it startled me a little bit.
It's time for the dark financier to face the music.
Wait until hold on. Wait until the following day. Doo-doo-doo-doo. The goods delivery point. Let's go.
Too slow.
All right, this is where the boss told me to bring the goods. This area is full of apartments and warehouses for rent. The Maison Gardiennage came through not too long ago to keep trouble off the streets. I guess boss thinks it's safer to operate right under their noses.
Okay.
Now to arrange an emergency meeting,
How the
I'll need to
Kalskar birds
activate a
know?
series of mechanisms to send him a signal. But to tell you the truth, I have no idea how to activate them. The only hint Boss gave was that the code had something to do with colors. Maybe he was planning to give me more information after the auction, but that plan fell through, obviously.
Paimon was hoping it would be smooth sailing at this point. But no, of course. There's yet another obstacle. Well, after all the investigating it took us to get this far, figuring out what to do with these mechanisms should be a piece of cake.
Sorry.
If all goes to plan, this should be the last phase of the investigation. It's a shame, I know. But all good things must come to an end.
I'm ready.
All right. Then let's see those detective skills in action.
An urgent message left for the scapegoat. Only him colors comparing the image. Okay. There's no flower in here anymore. Nice. Okay.
All right, the mechanisms have been activated. Now, all we have to do is wait for our target to take the bait.
You don't think he's just been watching us this whole time?
You know what? For some strange reason, Paimon's not nervous at all.
Okay. I would be a little scared. I don't know.
My dear Monsieur Diderot, here to make excuses for your complete failure at the auction? Or to fish for a bigger cut?
Look at this fucking guy.
Accidents happen, of course. What I care about is whether you have the spine to deal with the consequences.
So you do believe in consequences. Seems a bit ironic, coming from the likes of you.
Oh? A trap, I presume? I've set a fair share of those myself.
This guy's
I
just running.
suppose it's about time I stumbled into one set by someone else. No matter. Sometimes you take a chance on someone who turns out to be a disappointment. It's happened before. It's not easy to earn the dark financier Rovere Pelliccia's respect.
Dude.
But I must say, you three detectives are a force to be reckoned with. I suppose congratulations are in order.
Good voice actor.
6 months of planning and execution was all it took to take down a moral laundering organization decades in the making. I have to hand it to the Fontaine and Liyue authorities. Your operation really has been a roaring success.
Why is the dark financier so polite? Not the kind of crime boss Paimon was expecting.
It's Jover. You better come quietly.
Oh, do be serious.
Be
You
for
thought
real.
you'd corner me and then what? I just surrender?
Do be for real.
If you want to do this the easy way, then yes. You know you're out of options.
For 2 months, I've watched you and Officer Edler dismantle my organization piece by piece as you cut off my limbs, gouged out my eyes, deafened my ears. I was helpless to stop it.
Lame.
So you're planning on taking us down with you, is that it? Never heard that one before.
My livelihood is in tatters, Agent Yelan. Hundreds I had working under me, hundreds. And now, they're either locked up or useless. Corday is the only one who still has some value. My moral laundering days are over, we both know that. And considering how your operation's been progressing, It was only a matter of time before you locked on to me. I'm usually one to quit while I'm ahead, but you see, there's only so much a man can lose before he starts to get rather angry. So, Agent Yelan, even if the only score I get to settle here today is ending your precious life, well, that's a high I'll ride straight to the bank.
Jesus.
Ah! Clockwork Mecha! Paimon takes back what she said! This isn't very polite at all!
An old military model. Bet these go for big bucks on the black market. You two have been a huge help, but this fight is mine.
Okay, Yelan, there's 4 of them.
As it so happens, he isn't the only one who has a score to settle here. If he wants to bring on the drama, then I'm more than happy to give him a show. Quietly now. Things are about to get dicey.
Damn. I forgot she was a bow user. Oh my god.
Gotcha. Take it easy. Game's up. Fun's over.
Unbelievable. You've bested me. Fair and square.
Any last words? Perhaps a bit too dramatic, isn't it?
Oh.
I'd rather not give a soapbox to a piece of scum like you.
Wow.
No. I think I'll say my piece instead.
Kill him! Kill him! Kill him now!
You can pretend to have seen the error of your ways, but it doesn't matter. Because you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life. And every moment of every day you'll be cursing the greed that put you there. Every coin of dirty money that you've pocketed over the years is just another nail in your coffin. And all you'll be able to do is curl up in the corner of your cell like a dying animal and waste away whatever remains of your pathetic life.
You're not a detective, no. You're some kind of demon.
Demon.
If you knew what's good for you, you'd have walked away from this fight.
I'm about to hit
But
you.
It's too late for that now.
Bonk. Damn, she bonked him. What? He's dead.
After 6 months of hard work, I finally get to tick off the mission accomplished box at the end of the case file. Take this guy back to the court of Fontaine to stand trial. Don't let him try anything. With any luck, we'll get to send him off to prison before the day is out.
Yay!
Oh, Miss
God, Yelan is so hot.
Traveler,
She
come
is.
on. As a personal thanks for all your help, you deserve half of the bonus I'm getting for this case. I will
Oh.
also request that the Maison Gardiennage extend our utmost thanks to our partners in Liyue.
I appreciate the sentiment, Officer Edler, but that's too kind. I was just doing my job. I can't, in good conscience, accept even a single Mora. I'll have to pass up any invitations for banquets or tea tastings as well.
Wait, Yelan, what do you mean I was just doing my job? I can't accept a single Mora. Yelan, you don't get paid for your job? We're doing your job, of course you should get paid. What do you
If
mean?
you want to reward someone for going above and beyond during this operation, it should be the Traveler and Paimon.
It wasn't anything special.
Wow. Paimon's had her detective cap on for so long, analyzing all those clues and trying to uncover their schemes, that her brain hurts. But at the same time, she feels smarter than before. Maybe Paimon really does have what it takes to be a real detective.
Okay, Paimon.
Well, if you're interested in this line of work, we're heading to the Maison Gardiennage to get a confession out of these guys. Did you want to tag along?
Oh, torture, yay!
You really mean it? Yes! 100% yes! Oh, is that okay, Traveler? Paimon's gonna go with Officer Edler and learn some cool new detective skills! Who knows? Maybe they'll come in handy someday!
Go ahead, have fun.
Alright! Then let's rendezvous outside the Palais Mnemonia!
Well, both our lives can get back to normal now, Traveler. After talking about it for so long, I finally have the chance to enjoy a real vacation. Mind humoring me for a bit, traveler?
No? What? I'd be honored. Ningguang, how much are you paying her? Yeah. Where are we going? How much monies? Yippee!
What a nice night. Fresh from maritime flowers, fragrant perfume from the shop on the corner, the rich aroma of coffee beans, all blended together in the night breeze. Makes for quite the relaxing atmosphere. If only we were on a rooftop terrace somewhere, enjoying a few glasses of sparkling wine and getting pleasantly tipsy.
Hey, you're on vacation now, why not?
All right, then let's look for a place to stop. I wonder what special drinks the hidden taverns of this city offer. Oh, but first, I wanted to head to the Conferee of Cabriere before it closes. Mind helping me pick out some perfume to go with this outfit? I also heard about the intricate timepieces, clockwork furnishings, and fine jewelry you can get around here. There should be quite a few souvenirs worth perusing.
The longer you work, the more you want to spend?
Well, with the most cultured traveler in all of Tevat by my side, I should take advantage of this opportunity. I'm counting on you not to steer me wrong.
She's really pretty, oh my god. Jesus Christ. What? Despawn. Yippee.
I'm satisfied. This has been a nice trip abroad. A very nice trip indeed. I wish I could take my time, maybe extend my stay a few more days. No one likes to be rushed on vacation.
Wait, I thought you were going to enjoy your time off. Why does it sound like you're about to get back to work?
It can't be helped. Duty calls. I still have to write up a formal report on the case and develop a more sophisticated cargo inspection system. Then I'm off to the location of my next assignment. Nodcry.
Oh! You're going to Nodcry? That's where Paimon and I are headed next to. Is your business there urgent? Has something happened?
No, nothing like that. Just meeting an intelligence partner to decide on a mutually beneficial agreement going forward. And to set some boundaries.
What?
I'll fill you in later. For now, why don't we take a picture together to commemorate this exciting trip to Fontaine?
And you taking me under your wing and the success of our operation.
That's right. After this, I know I can trust you to have my back, traveler. Or should I say, agent. I say we put the forensic imaging device to use one last time to take this picture. Perhaps we'll cross paths in Notcry. If so, I hope this collaboration was just the first of many.
Yippee! Where's Paimon? You didn't take a picture with Paimon? Okay. That was cool. I really, really liked this event. It was like short and to the point and had some really cool story stuff, and mechanics were pretty fun too. Good event. Yippee. Claim rewards. And what is afterward? Oh, completed. Well, yeah. No, I don't care. Yeah, I don't have Yelon, so I can't even get the skin. I was gonna do the test runs, but the test runs in Natlan are annoying. I don't want to do them right now. Not quite Smash Bros. Ultimate. My god, for real, dude, we're gonna meet so many. I hope Kazuha's there. I really do. Like, come on, man. I'm gonna do, I think, a little bit of exploration in this area for a minute. and then I'll stop streaming. I know there's like a world quest going on here, but I don't think I want to do it right now. I'm just gonna tell Mag that they can come back because I finished the quest. Um. It reminded me of a fan art official wanting to hire him as her butler. Oh, that's funny. There's a thing over there.
The wind rises.
Fucking yippee! What? What was that? Renty's hat?
Squall and fury.
Okay. When he was giving gentleman, I was like, I'm in danger. I'm in danger! I do like him, I think. From what we've seen. Look at these little guys. My god. Kazuo better be there. I swear that's where his new blade was made. Come on. Oh my god, that is true. We need him. We need him to be here. Your entire island is red and blue. Nice. This sounds like Animal Crossing music right now. Wait, hold on. What am I missing? Oh. Okay. What? Oh my god! What the fuck? Hello? How do you color this? How do I make this into color? I'm shooting color at it, and it doesn't work. I think it's just gray. Oh, okay. I thought... Because it had, like, little dots, so I thought... It's actually pretty fun to just paint shit. Wait, what's the criteria? Well, the Asha is celebrating. Okay. Okay. These fucking creatures. There are 2 fish to paint on the ground somewhere, and then they swim up to a fountain and stay there. So my fountain has called Scar Fish. That's beautiful. That's Splatoon without the annoying people trying to spawn camp. Yes! You're right! I did feel like at first when I got here, I was like, is this just Splatoon? But fun? I mean, I'm not saying Splatoon isn't fun, because I've played and I liked it, but it certainly doesn't have that aspect where you have to compete with other people. You know, I feel like this whole area was, like, inspired by Santorini, maybe? But, like, more colorful, I guess. I'm out of phlogiston! Shit. That's part of a quest. Okay. What the fuck is happening? I gotta do that? This whole area was what I thought of Natlan was going to look more like. Yeah, I suppose. Have a blue ball. Lol. Oh, music! Yay. Hi, Mag! I'm just doing, like, a little bit of exploration in here now. An easy breezy Natlan is an easy breezy summer. Hey there, folks. Anyone who paints the market statue in different colors will receive a generous rewards. Okay. In different colors? Okay. What? Oh. Oh, okay. I don't have all the colors though. So I'm only gonna be able to unlock a few. Okay. Wait. My favorite thing to do is cover the building in red and then splatter on the blue. It's so fun. I like that. I think I did all the colors now. I just don't have purple and green yet. What is this, even? Just so you know, since you weren't there, I met the voice of Gadman from the fan of this. I don't know much we quote him. Yeah. I'm gonna try to play for maybe like another half hour, maybe. I believe everyone got their streaks. Because I saw, I think. What is this? Ah, I don't want to know. What did he say? Oh, you mean the voice actor. Oops. Yippee. And I hope everyone who is hanging out is doing well. Oh, wait, there was a thing. Yippee! There's the fish. Where? Oh, there, okay. What the fuck was that? They get stuck on like the... How does that work? How do I remove it? Damn. Thanks to him, they'll probably never take the Nautikai quest seriously. Soon we'll be pissing on the moon. Wait, what? Oh, okay. You can erase the stain? Oh, I can. Beautiful. I'll do it right now. Okay. Wow. How's the fish and his 2 scarf fish? Exactly. Whoa! What the fuck? Okay. Look at all this fucking food. How's Gara go on a date here? Like, why are the fish the same color as us? And why are the Asha setting us up a picnic? Shippers. Immediately you know what they are. Mm-hmm. Gay people. Paint the town causes Kara. Exactly! Yay. Look at these little guys. It's the Kazaskara Among Us. Among Ye. Okay. He's spinning it, blue. He gets me. Exactly what I did? Amazing. We're so smart and cool. Yippee. No! Fucking oops. I forgot one. Bro, what is happening right now? What is happening? Bro, come on. I hardly use any other colors than red and blue. Yeah. Right, it's funny because what do you mean you have this cheerful little town and all these bright colors to choose and then there's the option of depression? That's funny. can just hold space on Asha. Yeah, I noticed, but like I fucked up the first time, so I was like, I don't want to do this again. I don't know. What was that? Bro, get out of here with the Tankosaurus. House of Scarland is forever, dude.
Too slow.
That's what I'm talking about. You're welcome, bro. What the fuck? Stop it. Do I just have to fight these guys?
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Amen, 2 men. 2 gay men. I think the church would hate that, but that's fine. Wow, amazing. I had to literally kill a bunch of Tankosaurus in Fantasyland. Ah, man. God, I miss them both. So glad we'll see Scar and potentially Kazuha again soon. Bro, for real, I cannot wait. I'm tired of waiting, actually. Take me to church. Take me to Snurch, Snail Church. Wow. Amazing. Give me a fucking break.
Huh? You can't run!
Into the wind!
It's been over 800 days. Jesus, I don't even want to believe it, man.
You even want this?
Oh no!
Take
Yay!
it and have fun.
All this time, bro has been staring at that Kabukimono artwork on the door. Yeah, and he's been like, who is this? I need to meet him.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Let's do this then.
The wind knows me.
The wind rises. Search for it. Take it and have fun. Behold! Search for it.
Grain, fruit. There's an accurately... Wait, no. Biblically accurate angel. Over there.
Punishment!
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Okay, guys. Come on.
Search for it. Search for it. You even want this? Quit following me. Too slow.
Amazing. It's pretty well how Wanderer told Traveler till the descendants know, and it has been years and didn't tell Kazuha anything. Ridiculous. I think we're waiting for the Wanderer to actually do it himself. That's probably what's going on. Like, come on, man. Be for real. Have to face your fears. Not fears, but, you know. I'm gonna play Bumper Ball, man. Oh, they're using like 3 different colors. Oh, wait, no. Fucking oops. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to get the shit from the chest. Dude. What is happening? Okay, what do y'all want me to do right now? Ah, my ass hurts, what the fuck? I've been sitting in my chair like too comfortably, my ass hurts. What do I do here? Are you just doing blue for the both? We should make an account on Twitter that's like, this happened before Kazuskara met. And a fucking Hexen Circle reveal before Kazuskara meeting. The fucking shades before Kazuskara meeting. The tour playable before Kazuskara meeting. I hope not, but man. I thought Miss was reading NPC dialogue, like, who the fuck is saying their ass hurts at the resort? Me. The tour dies before Kazuskara meeting. That would be funny. But also not really. What the fuck do I do here? What are these guys wanting to do? Okay. Of old age, yeah. Man, whatever. These fucking guys.
Quit following me.
Oopsie.
Watch out, or you'll get singed.
Shh.
Squall and Fury. That's far enough. Into the wind. Behold. Surge forth.
No, my sword.
Yeah! Shiver!
This fucking guy just drowned on his own. Oh, I thought he was drowning.
The wind rises.
Die. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do the mini games later, I think.
You even want this?
And next time I play this, I'm gonna do the world quest in this area. Probably. Also, Mag, do make sure to play the Yelan event, when you can, because in my opinion, it's a very good event.
Behold!
Okay. What are we doing? What? That's it? In terms of fucking colors? Are you serious? What the fuck is happening? What? Bro, come on, man, with the little, like, tiny... What are we doing? What the fuck, man? I'm trying to get the fucking bombs thing. It's just not letting me take them, bro. It's kind of clunky, not gonna lie. And there's a lot of area to cover. Oh, bro, that fucking sucks. That sucks. I'm so tired of making merch. I need a break. I've been trying to force myself to make one sticker for days and I can't. The limit has been hit. Yeah, maybe you just need to take a break from doing that. It's okay, Mag. There's one new color scar artwork that has been them holding a star together in what looks like ruins. I need them to be that important that their love saves Tibet. Oh my god, that would be crazy. I did see the I did see the graffiti. It's just it was complicated to reach it and just like launching shit at it. I'll do this one later. I don't really like how it controls. Did he do a little shake? Have you fought the biggest boss in Genshin yet? Who's the biggest boss?
Squall Fury.
It's putting so much pressure on you though, Mag. That sucks. Why is there a Fatui man here? They just got added to the new area. You have to go to Easy Breezy Resort and talk to the cactus and do his quest. You fight the coolest boss in Genshin. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't think I've done that yet. I don't have I don't intend on doing any quests today. Just like the little bit of my apologies. Just a little bit of exploration. Unfortunately, our set decorator got a little too tipsy last night. Couldn't make it to work today. Would you mind dropping tomorrow instead? I'm too old to drag these aching bones all the way back here tomorrow. Not to mention, we've already got plans for tomorrow. That's the quest you've been planning to do. Oh, okay, yeah, so later. I'm so sorry. The whole idea of summer photo booth is to give each customer their own personalized photo background. But without our set decorator, we just can't make it happen. Need a hand? You two are willing to help? That would be amazing. It's not complicated at all. Just a photo backgrounds. Okay. Ladies first. I'd like to take a photo with such fine young people as yourselves. What is wrong with you? Alright, I guess. I'd like to add 3 more young men to the picture. You can manage that, can't you? What is wrong with you, lady? Maybe some fireworks? I used to love that kind of thing when I was your age. You got it, let's get started. What the fucking... What am I doing? Okay. Forgetting how this works. Amazing. You? Okay, good dinner. Have a good dinner, Nyx. Thank you so much for hopping in. I appreciate it. Bon appetit. That last sound is a strapping fatus. What kind of photo did you have in mind? Blood. A sharpshooter, you know, one glance and people will know I never miss. Hot. That way it won't matter so much when I rank near the bottom in company marksmanship contest. Lame. You got it. Let's get started. I am the gun and the gun is me. Did you witness my expert timing? Sure, dude. Uh... What? Let's do this. I said quoi in French. What are you doing, man? Wait, what? Hold on, something weird just happened. Can someone take a clip of like the last 30 seconds of this? The icon on the left, it looked exactly like Niwa. But that's not what the guy looks like though.
The wind rises.
What the fuck was that? No, like, the guy that was here, he was the one talking, but I believe the icon that showed up on the left looked like Niwa. I don't know if it was him, if it was like a bug or something. That was so weird. It was definitely not the guy, though. It was someone else. I'm so fucking confused. Am I stupid? Am I crazy? Scarfan disease. No, like, I want to look back at that. I'll look back at my VOD, because I truly am so confused. Whoa, shit.
Upon the gale. Know your place.
Yay. Oh my god. What? Fish.
Quit following me. Huh.
Amazing. Actually wanted to do the challenge over there. It's okay, I'll look at the VOD later and try to see if I'm not fucking insane. Yay! Crab, where are you going? Are you being... These fucking creatures.
into the wind.
Rain outlines your...
I saw like an investigate thing. Okay. Okay, I think I might actually stop here for today. I'm getting a little bit tired. I'm gonna immediately look at my VOD to make sure I wasn't fucking insane. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. It was fun. I truly enjoyed the Yelan event. I thought it was really cool. And exploring this new area, I haven't done much of it yet, so I'm excited to do more of it. Next Genshin stream, I'm gonna do more exploration in the resort, and the world quests that I haven't done yet. So yeah, next Genshin stream, I don't know when I'm gonna do it. I'm thinking either like on Sunday, because on Sunday I was gonna do like maybe an art stream, but I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do. That or Genshin probably, but on Friday I'll go back to playing Off. I'm really excited for that. Gonna do Zone 2. Alright, let's see who I can raid and then I'll go. I'm sorry for canceling so many streams lately, by the way. It's just been so hot. Today's okay, though. It's not hot, so... Who is raidable? Live on Shadows streaming some art, so we're gonna rate them. Shit. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, I'm gonna start the raid for Live on Shadow. Alright, starting the raid's gonna take a few seconds. I will see y'all again on Friday for more Off. And yeah, I hope you have a good evening and night, or rest of your day, depending on what time it is. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. I love y'all.